What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. So the last time I streamed on YouTube, I came across this Drytron game where I managed to win through a full board of several negates with Herald of Perfection. I think it was Perfection, could have been Ultimateness, I forgot, with so many fairies in the hand, so I actually had to grind through the board naturally without using Kaijus, Dark Ruler, Forbidden Drop, Solemn Strike, etc. So I will be showing you guys my thought process and how I managed to grind this game out against Drytron. So before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch and Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. So of course I will be going second. Even if I win the dice roll, I'm going second anyways, so it really didn't have to do with the dice roll. So my opponent is popping off, going Gamma, summon freaking this from hand, so I guess he probably has the Zeta in hand, which is pretty insane. So Herald of Perfection, and yes indeed, so he had a full combo with Drytron Nova and Preparation of Rites. Now he completely misplayed, because what he's supposed to be doing, this is a linear combo. You are not supposed to be improvising and doing weird things. You're supposed to be using these cards first and then use your extenders at the very end, because one thing that I think people forget all the time is that Preparation of Rites is not just a searcher for a ritual monster that is level 7 and lower. It also searches a ritual spell from your graveyard to your hand. So typically you want to use this after you ritual summon with the Meteonist Drytron the first time. You don't want to use this to search your Benton when you can already search it with Alpha, since you already had it anyways. Yeah, a little misplay that the guy did, but it's not going to be changing too much. He's still going to be able to make several negates, of course. I mean, it's freaking Drytron. Searching Natasha turn 1, interesting. Now he's making Mubeta Fafnir. I'm gonna send the Delta. That was the final Drytron that he didn't have access to. And now going for the Herald of Perfection right away. I think he already has one fairy in hand, so he can afford to do that and play around Nibiru now. And now he's actually recycling back the Meteonist Drytron from the graveyard to the hand by reducing the attack of a Drytron monster on the field by 1,000. But again, if he just played correctly and held the Preparation of Rites, he wouldn't even have to do that, so he could actually have the ritual spell again and ritual summon one additional time. So that was definitely a massive waste. Again, gonna make the IP Masquerena now, and I think he's going to be able to get the majority of the negates now, because he can make Beatrice send the Ava number 1 and then get 2 searches with that Ava. And on my turn, he can send Ava again and get 2 additional searches. So now he has 2 confirmed light fairies in hand with 1 unknown, and he's gonna get another one soon. Now, my win condition now is hoping that he negates random shit so that he empties out his hands his hand very fast, and I might be able to grind him out. So I don't know why, but he wanted to negate the hurts in the graveyard, which is very irrelevant because all it really does is search a bad Cyber Dragon, which is not an extender whatsoever. And now I have a Mega Fleet with 24, so I can attack over this Mubeta Fafnir. He randomly goes Ava. He should have done this on standby, but it's not the end of the world. I jump over the Mubeta Fafnir, so now he has a graveyard full of Drytron monsters, but he doesn't have the Mubeta Fafnir to easily ritual summon, and his hand only has like light fairies and again 1 unknown. That means that if he wants to use the effects of the Drytrons, either has to get rid of the Herald of Perfection or some other cards in hand, or go like normal summon Diviner of the Herald effect, in which case he'll have 1 less fairy, and I might be able to use every single trap card that I have access to maybe shut him off completely. Anyways, of course, he had the Cyber Emergency, so he can search the Meteonist, and then tribute it and start playing, so he gets the Benton. And from here on out, I'm a little screwed. This was like the worst case scenario. He gets to explode like there's no tomorrow and trigger Benton. So freaking annoying. Benton search Benton. Pretty freaking disgusting. This shouldn't even have been a thing like in the first place. Benton should not be a 3 when... I don't know why the OCG just doesn't want to address Drytron. I guess it's a fair deck for them. Maxi is a thing. That's like an argument to justify anything, really. Anyways, now he makes the Drytron Meteonist that doesn't really scare me that much. It only sends cards to the graveyard. Well, face-up, I think, monsters, but not really back row, so whatever. I mean, I'm still gonna chain everything, but of course he has all the freaking fairies in the alphabet, so he's just gonna go and nugget everything. Look at this, man. This is stupid. Chain Link 6, and then Torrential again. Chain Link 7, Herald of Perfection, Chain Link 8. Yes. From literally 1 single card, negating 4 times in 1 chain. I think no card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Should be like that. So he already has 2 Herald of Orange Light, Diviner, and Benton in hand. And this card is either a Light Fairy or... oh shit, sorry. Or a Drytron monster. I'm pretty sure it's a Light Fairy at this point. And he's going to be attacking for not enough damage, because this Drytron monster, for some reason, is in defense, because Gamma can actually revive back a monster in attack. So he should have done that, and then use the Mubeta Fafnir using only defense position monsters. Now, I top deck Imperm, I use it on Herald of Perfection, and for, again, some weird, miraculous reason, he randomly changed the media on this, and then I can actually make Fortress attack over one of his monsters, set the overflow, and from here on out, he doesn't really have an answer to, I don't know, Big Boy Fortress with overflow, or rather, he just can't really play because he doesn't have any ritual monsters, or something like that. Maybe he just has too many handshaps. But he eventually draws a Drytron monster, not enough though, because I can overflow to pop, and if I draw any monster with 400 attack or more, I win. But at the same time, I don't even think this guy is going to give me the satisfaction of doing that, so he's just scooping it up. So yeah, moral of the story, when you play Drytron, even though you are playing a good deck, I think you should not really, really, if you have a linear combo, you should always start using your 2-card combo, and then using your extenders at the very first. You don't, at the very end, you don't use your extenders first. That makes no freaking sense. Use your starters first. And for Cyber Dragons, I mean, whatever, the deck clearly has issues. Against, I want to say, YCS champion level players playing Drytron, I wouldn't have it, but in Master Duel, you can pretty much win with any deck. Either you're good, you have the cards to craft your deck, and you don't play against, the best players out there. But, again, even in Gold, Platinum, you always face against people who just do random shit. So that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.